Yeah, it was good because I was necessary to download the app because of the fact that somebody wanted to use a different video conferencing platform other than Zoom and WebEx and a few others that I've had go-to meeting, go to webinar that I didn't have and didn't want to use. I'm happy with Zoom, but either way, uh, I don't have any apps to take to remove, which means that I'm using all of them on a regular basis, and even the ones that I'm not using on a regular basis, I hold on to because they do some really cool stuff. And I know I'm going to need them at some point soon because all of a sudden it's one doing the job of five, and you're trying to figure out how to do it as quickly as possible, as efficiently as possible. And each one of them does something really well, and so it's hard to let go of them. But that was one part, right? Just you get these and you start expanding, your research on apps, and I found that there are apps that will let you know when gigs, jobs, opportunities, work opportunities are available in whatever radius of space you've defined, whatever area you've defined geographically that you say you would like to work in. And on top of that, you get to specify what kind of work. Is it at home work? Is it a side gig? Is it outdoor work? Is it office work? Is it manual labor? You specify, what you're willing to pay. And that's just one app, right? And then sometimes you get some really cool ones that wouldn't pay me what my old job did, but they come pretty close, or they are at least six figures. And six figures is where I start, right? And so but there's also jobs for like day laborers, the guys who go out to Home Depot. They they should be using this app because it'll let you know when that guy who's driving into Home Depot is actually planning to, do his work. And if you are connected on the app and you get the notification, then you don't even need to go and stand out there with the rest of the guys throwing coins at, against the wall and playing games and taking up space and, you know, maybe probably putting fear in some people. And right now, when you hear all this stuff with the government, um, looking to do raids, ICE raids, and that kind of thing, and you're probably afraid to be out there and get, you know, hit up by an ICE agent, and you start thinking that the cops are also going to try to hit you up. Well, if you got the app, you find out when the gig is coming, you coordinate, you respond, and you're moving forward. You're still doing the work that you're used to. And not that I'm encouraging everybody to do this kind of work, but I'm just saying it ranges from doing technical work, doing translation, transcription, doing customer service for TurboTax in Spanish, because apparently the Spanish speaking market is growing for TurboTax, and they don't have things translated, or enough things translated, and they don't have enough personnel that could translate, U.S. tax code at a simple level, at least, to others in Spanish. Well, that was a really good paying, well-paying gig. There you can create lessons, start a online course. These some of these, and you set your own price. I mean, there's the Airbnbs and the Ubers that you know about, right? And those are on there too as gigs. But then, yeah, like I said, there's these other technical pieces, technical type of work that you can do that, I'm starting my own business. It's a nonprofit, but it's my own business. But if I wasn't, just was out of work, I would take some of those jobs, right? And so, good stuff. And that's just one app, right? It's called Steady. There's another one called 36 Ideas for Generating Passive Income. There's some really good gigs on that too.